26th of October 2025. And yeah, bringing you some straight facts about what's going on here in the Middle East during this time of transition between the crazy hot war that we've had between Israel and Hamas, and Israel and the Houthis, and Israel and Iran, and Israel and Hezbollah, and Israel and Iraqi jihadis, and so on and so on, Israel and Syrian forces. So, the fun fact is that you can ask me anything in not just here on my YouTube channel, if you want, even right now during this live stream. You can also catch me in the official Sahar TV Discord. I do live streams there in the voice channel there that's set up. So, and I might also do them on a stage, which has been set up there as well at some point. And we might also record some of them to post on a YouTube channel. Might be this one, might be another one. We will see. But you can certainly catch me there doing those live streams most nights each week. Nights my time, Israel time. And basically, what I do is I go on to sites like Omegle or whatever it's called, and have debates with people. Try to keep it as friendly as possible. Hello there, JR of Chicago. Thanks for your messages. Or your emoji-con things. Emoticon? Emoji-con? Thanks for that. And the upside of that is you get to sit back and watch as I debate a wide variety of people. A lot of it isn't really debate, though. It's just entertainment, because the people that I run into, a lot of the time they don't have a clue about what they're talking about, or they're just full of vitriol and hate, and they just start cursing away and skip, and it's quite amusing. But occasionally we do have some very interesting debates. Usually, I mean, at least a few really good ones every session, sometimes more than a few. Yesterday was a particularly rich session full of great people who were engaged in wonderful debates with me, frankly, and a number of them even joined the Discord. So if you don't know official Sahar TV, he runs a YouTube channel. Check it out, official Sahar TV. Sahar is Sahar. Check it out. The guy talks about Israel, Palestine a lot. A popular content creator and all that stuff. He's got some pretty good interviews with some people that he's done as well. And he also does like reaction videos, and he does like Omi TV style debates with people, and all kinds of other interesting videos that he puts out talking about the situation here in Israel and around the Middle East. That's all that's all relevant to it, as well as people doing silly things in other countries, like lefty loonies doing crazy stuff in England and that kind of stuff. So by all means, check it out. He's got a great Discord. There's thousands of people in there at this point. I think there's at least more than 3,000 people, maybe 3,200 people. I don't know. The last count, it's quite a lot and growing. And it's a very fun place. There's people from all over the world who have different opinions. They talk about all kinds of stuff. Hi from Pakistan. Hello, Ahmed from Pakistan. How are you? So if you guys want to check out his Discord, just go to Sahar TV's YouTube channel. Give some love from my channel. Say hello. Say Yasha. You showed up there from Yasha Harari's channel. And jump into his Discord. And prepare yourselves to ask me anything as an Arab, Jewish Zionist, or Jewish Arab Zionist, whichever way you want to put it. Zionist Arab Jew, Zionist Jewish Arab, whatever. So yes, I'm all those things and more. I have a very complex past in my since my birth and before that. So, where I'm from, what my immediate background is, and all that. And I'd be happy to answer any of your questions about the topic of Israel Palestine or anything to do with the Middle East. Is a topic I know quite a lot about. I'm happy to talk about it. Anything related to the Middle East, even if it's happening in other parts of the world. People who are interested in this stuff and doing things like activists, demonstrators, people pro, people con, whatever side in foreign countries, foreign to Israel and the Israel-Palestine region. So do that. Catch me there. Again, I'm there. I'm there most nights of the week. Usually the sessions are at least an hour long, sometimes longer. In fact, I think the last week or so they've been even a few hours at a time. We've gone quite a long time. Obviously, you don't have to stick around for all of it, but you can if you want. Most people do because they find it very entertaining. But yeah, stick around as long as you like. Enjoy it. Enjoy the camaraderie in the server. Again, there's people from all different backgrounds with all different kinds of opinions. Not everybody agrees with everybody. There's a lot of healthy debate going on there with people who have completely different views on just about everything. Adult. Hey, awesome dogs. Papa, bro, where you going? All right. Yeah. Okay. Monitoring random dogs walking around. Yeah. So come check out I do stuff there, and we're happy to answer your questions if you have any. Or maybe you run into me on one of those sites if you use those sites, like Omegle or whatever. I've run into some people there multiple times actually already, and quite a few of them have been very ardent Israel supporters, and a bunch of them have been quite anti-Israel. So if you enjoy seeing me talk about this stuff, and you'd like to see me talk about it, mostly with a bunch of useless idiots because they don't really have a brain between their ears. Let's be honest; they are largely misinformed or underinformed, and making a mockery of themselves by their ignorance. Well, you'd like to watch the takedowns verbally, intellectually, or lack thereof, because again, they're not very intellectual. Let's be honest. Usually, there are some though. I have had, like I said, a good number of people who were actually great interlocutors, and yesterday was a great example of that. So I highly recommend checking out the Discord and sitting back and enjoying the very entertaining debates that I have on those platforms when I do them. I think you'll get a kick out of it. And if you don't know anything about the topic, by the way, it's actually a great way to learn, to be honest, because I cover a lot of different material. Why? Because there's a lot of different people who ask me all kinds of stuff. And, it's not always religion, it's not always politics, it's not always what you think it might be. But it's usually pretty entertaining. It usually has something to do with this topic. So I'd be happy if you would join in on the fun and get yourself a kick out of it, because it really is just for that purpose, for fun and entertainment, but also occasionally to educate you if you happen to not know something that I address. And there's a pretty good chance that there are things I will cover that you won't know unless you are yourself very studied on this topic. You might have some ideas about it, you might have some misconceptions, but I'll bring in straight facts because that's what I do. And yeah, hope to catch you there. Again, that Discord server is called Official Sahar TV. I don't run that server. I'm not the owner of the server. I'm not Sahar. He has his own YouTube channel with a very big following compared to mine, certainly, which is a tiny, negligible following, frankly, right? And speaking of which, if you want to help me grow my channel, then by all means, like and subscribe and share and comment, because that really does help, apparently. when I say that to you guys, because it's a little reminder, as if you haven't heard it on every other video you watched that talks about these kind of stuff, these kind of things. But by all means, do, because you'll notice I know a lot about this stuff. I just don't have a lot of followers on my channel because I don't usually put a lot into the production value of this stuff. And the reason for that is because I'm focused on the actual message, the actual information. I don't really care about the show, if you will, how it looks. I know I should, if I wanted to grow. But I'm really more concerned with informing you about things in a timely manner when they are relevant. I don't need to bring you every single little story because that's not how that goes. You don't need to be info bombed with everything. Right? There's plenty of news channels you can watch if you want to get that kind of stuff. But I bring you the salient, pertinent analysis of what's happening, commentary, opinions, and facts based on many decades of my own personal learning and professional work in this area. And yeah, I'd be happy if you would join us over there. So see you at the Sahar TV Discord. Check it out. Check out his channel. That's how you get to his Discord. It's the easiest way I can do it. I can tell you. I know he has an easy to remember link. It's like, I think it's discord.com/SaharTV or discord.gg/SaharTV. I'm not sure. But the easiest way just to make sure you get to the right place is just go to the official Sahar TV YouTube channel and check out his things that I do on those Israel.